Hey everybody, Dr. Billups here from Billups Chiropractic in Denton, Texas. I just want to share some information with you people suffering with neck pain out there. Some typical cases we see in the clinic are from a clinical condition called cervical spondylosis. Another way of saying this is tech neck or straightening of the neck. Exactly what cervical spondylosis is, we find it on x-ray that person has lost some natural curve in their neck. It's starting to straighten out a little bit. There may also be some arthrosis of the facet joints in the back of the spine, and there may be some degeneration in the bones surrounding the discs of the spine. Maybe even some bone spurs growing, depending on how severe and chronic we've let this condition progress. At an earlier age, in the teens and 20s, we may see cervical spondylosis with no degeneration. We just lost that curve, and the child or young adult has lost the awareness of keeping their head back over their shoulders, and it might just be a positional postural change, and so it may speed up the process of treatments. But with someone in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and plus that's let this condition progress and start to build up some bone spurs and some sequelae, which are just alternate extra symptoms down the road, such as low back pain. Yes, if cervical condition spondylosis can progress, it can cause low back pain. So you go get an MRI and x-ray, seek some alternative care from a medical doctor, and they'll look at an MRI and they'll see a disc bulge. They'll tell you the pain's from the disc bulge. Not necessarily. It could be, but not necessarily. Disc bulges are different than disc herniations. We can talk about that in the next week's video, the difference between bulging and herniating discs. A bulging disc is not necessarily going to cause your pain. It could, but it only closes down on the nerve space like 10% or less. What we're talking about is the reversal of the cervical curve called spondylosis, and that closes down on a very big portion of the spinal column and the nerves exiting the facet joints, the intervertebral foramen. So what do we do here in the clinic? We provide corrective chiropractic care. What that is I am working to induce natural spinal curves back into your spinal column. We're removing interference from the nervous system. We're allowing your brain to fully communicate with your spine, and vice versa. Your spine and body communicate to your brain. Or else all those dietary interventions you're doing, all the exercises you're doing, some of that nutrition going from the body to the brain through the spinal cord isn't making it. We've got to remove the restrictions, remove the interference from the spinal cord in order for your brain to be fed properly, and for your brain to communicate back to your body properly, so you can move full range of motion with less pain or without any pain at all. So cervical spondylosis, what does that look like as far as a prognosis? It takes a long time to completely reverse that curve back. What could mitigate some frequent visits to a chiropractor are doing the proper exercises, dietary routine, and having correct posture while you're sitting, standing, sleeping, working, all the above. Mitigating any sort of traumatic situations like car accidents always can worsen, head banging, stuff like that. Anything you're doing to cause a bad posture makes it worse. Too much TV time, too much couch time makes it worse. Driving without sitting up straight can make it worse. Not exercising and eating wrong can make it worse. What we want to do is get you on a maintenance care plan. I want to see you 2-3 times a week. Make sure you're doing the exercises, make sure you're doing them right. Talk to you about dietary intervention, possibly get some advanced imaging, or maybe utilize another healthcare professional along with your care plan. All possible, but also all possible through chiropractic care alone. So like I said, we're doing corrective chiropractic care. We're restoring natural motion and curves to the spine, allowing your body to communicate with your brain. Call 940-380-0000 if you'd like to schedule a consultation with me, Dr. Billups. I look forward to seeing you soon. Please share this with your friends, as this could be some very helpful information for them. We're all suffering from a little bit of forward head posture today. It's because all the technology, all the stressors we now have are pulling us forward, just like extra gravity. Gravity doesn't need any help. We need to fight against gravity, exercise, eat right, and take care of our bodies. Thanks.